When my stomach rumbled for the third time, I checked my clock on my nightstand, and seeing it was a bit before 8 p.m., I finally gave in and closed my book. I had been reading on my bed, completely captivated by the story and characters, and had ignored my growing hunger so that I could continue. But knowing that my parents would be irritated with me if I didn't have dinner the one night they took time to go out by themselves, I got back up to take care of my basic need to eat. In the kitchen, my teenage appetite led me to make and scarf down multiple sandwiches, and when my stomach felt content, I made my way back down the hallway to my room in order to pick up where I'd left off in the story. I stopped at my door. On the outside of my door, facing the hallway, someone had written on it in permanent black marker. My heart raced. The writing hadn't been there when I had left my room, had it? I couldn't remember, and my mind had been so caught up in the book I had been reading that I hadn't been paying attention to my surroundings. I looked up and down the hallway, but saw nothing at all. Panicked, I wondered if I should call the police or run out of the house first. But even in that panic, I began to read what had been written down, one line after another. 6:22. Oops, you left a window open. 6:28. I cracked open your door, but you didn't hear. 6:39. Reading in that position looks really uncomfortable. 7:01. You must really like that book. 7:09. I thought you saw me watching, but you looked right past me. 7:29. I heard your stomach growl. Aren't you going to get up? 7:41. This is a fun game. 7:52. Growled again. You must be hungry. 7:55. I wonder if you're as hungry as I am. I teared up, a lump forming in my throat, and could only draw in air through quick, shallow breaths, because the last line didn't have a time listed, but simply read, "Turn around." I didn't turn around. Instead, I started crying, paralyzed with fear, and over my pathetic sounds, I heard a voice, almost human, tell me, "Turn around."